Hi, welcome to the channel, welcome to a new video, and the video today is a new touring caravan, and we've chosen the Elddis Avante 554 because I do like the Elddises. Now, I believe that there's not been many made for this year, probably around about 1,000 at the most, and that's not a lot from a major manufacturer. I don't know what that's going to get stepped up, or they're just taking things cautiously. But anyway, we're in the Avante 555. Now this is up at 26,000. I'll put all the gubbins on, all the details on the video. It's got the comfort pack, it's got the sky vision thing, skylight here, and it's got another pack on it as well, so it comes basically all, you know, singing, all dancing. So there's a price reduction on it at the moment, and as I say, so just up over 26.5 grand with all the comfort pack and all the other bits and bobs added to it. You've got heavy duty corn studies, there's ATC on here of course, and gas barbecue point. So anyway, I think so far it's looking very good on paper. It's looking very good value for money. I'm at Whitfords Caravan Centre. Yes, it's one of my favourite places I come, because it's good old-fashioned service that you don't seem to see these days in a lot of places. I don't mean just caravan dealers. It's a good, honest-to-goodness run family business. I've been coming here for 30 plus years actually over the time, when this be compass dealers and things like that, and Fleetwoods. Anyway, let's get on with this review. And the 554 comes with the transverse rear bed, and full washroom, and dinette at the front. Of course, it's classed as a 4-berth, but we know a lot of people who are couples will have this van. So anyway, let's just crack on, and I think we'll start off again at the rear. Let's be different. Now, the rear of my washroom is quite narrow, and it feels quite dark in here because you've no window for a kick-off, and the roof vent that you have got is only quite small. So straight away, I think it needs a window and or a bigger roof vent. It needs one in the shower as well, I'm thinking. But anyway, let's get in. That's just a train going past. We're right by the main line here. Decent enough size shower. Of course, you've got the eco shower head there. And it does feel very narrow. I mean, okay, I'm not a small person, but it is quite tight fitting here. We've got the Thetford cassette loo. Storage up here, of course. And we've got storage beneath the sink there. Nice big mirror. LED lighting in here, of course. It's pretty well equipped, but I would say it isn't the biggest. So I think really doing it in this length does obviously take a bit off the rear washroom. But anyway, as I say, I think it needs a window, or it certainly needs more of a bigger roof vent, because, as I say, it was quite dark in here when the sun just went in just a minute ago. And there you go. Yeah, okay, let's go into the main bedroom area. Oh, before we go there, this is what I don't like. I'm seeing these, like, now Coach can still do that. ABI caravans used to do that many moons ago. And yeah, to me, it looks just a little bit untidy. But anyway, we're here in the main bedroom. There's a full-size high-key roof vent in here. You've got your a big mirror here. That's a sliding door into the washroom. Your wardrobe, hanging space of course, some drawers, and when that comes out, gosh, that is a bit tight, that's it. Sorry to stick your cup on. Bed that obviously folds out. Nice big window here, and we've still got the curtains on. I like this, I really do. I just think it makes a bit of class. I think it looks classy. Also, of course, you got that new finished board, so there's no those nasty strips anymore. It all feels quite well made, put together, I've said before. You get your decent overhead storage lockers there, which again, I do like this finish. I do like the contrasting grey in that. Good size, decent storage, and we've got another wardrobe here, of course, a bit bigger. That's where the table is in there, freestanding table, and of course you've got your drawers and things here. This is a bit of extra work surface there. And there. It's fairly substantial. Let's get in the kitchen area. Right. What I do like is the fact is the kitchen's got a decent amount of worktop. Bit surprised they haven't put an extension flap on here. You have to forgive my flash gun there. A bit surprised that there is plenty of worktop, plus as well you've got the worktop here on this side as well, but it would have been nice to just have that little bit extra possibly. Decent big sink, again finished in black. It's a bit of a personal thing, isn't it? I think that's sort of, although it looks nice, it's sort of things that really was being fitted in Touras some years ago. I remember being at a Luna trade show a good few years ago and they've got black in there and they were going on about that. Dual fuel hob, of course, on the latest Thetford oven, domestic fridge freezer, obviously line on this window, 2-pin sockets, main sockets there, and we've got decent storage up here. There we go. Good LED lighting down there and a small LED light underneath as well. So really practical kitchen, I think. Cupboard storage space there. And then of course, if that's not enough for you, you've got some storage here too. And some storage above. There we go. Now what Elddis have done, they've put the microwave at a good height, so it's easy to get to. You don't have to reach up. It's a Russell hob, so it should be decent enough. Socket there for your TV. Don't forget they use a telco aerial on these, which looks like the Vision Plus model, which is very good, which I believe now is going to have Wi-Fi built into that aerial. Just above the entrance to it, obviously got flash going up, got your light switches, and it's Whale blown air heating system. So all in all, it's not a bad sized kitchen. There's plenty of room. You've got the on the vent roof vent in there, and of course again part of the extras list is that large skylight, which is really good. So yeah, I think the kitchen's pretty good. Icing on the cake would have been an extra flap on here just to make that extra little bit of extra work for surface. You can have too much work surface, so my wife says. We'll believe her. Right, let's get into that lounge. Right, here we go. Two short Sindel settees here. This makes into a double course using the slats. There we go. Our drawers here, little coffee table type thing here, and also they've got access flaps there. Well done there, Elddis, for that. And good, nice, thick, comfortable seating too. I do like this. I do like the colour scheme. I think you've got some choices on there. Plus you've got your skylight, yeah, your sunroof, should we say? Your 3 windows, of course. And good overlocker storage, LED spot lamps as well. So all in all, it's a comfortable little spot to be, and there's a concertina partition to cut off the back from the kitchen and from this living area. This isn't the actual carpet, so we just stuck that down to obviously to protect the floor, but it does get a loose fitting carpet. Right, let's have a summary. So, what do I think of the Avante 554? Well, it's got all the comfort packs on this, so it obviously boosts up the spec. I can see the point of putting these comfort packs on, but I think it could be a bit confusing for the customer, really, because, you know, are they going to order a van without a comfort pack on? I think most people who will buy the Avante will just buy it anyway with the comfort pack. So, consequently, people literally will just buy as it is. Seating in here is really comfortable. Sat in here just before I started filming, I had a little bit of a look around. Really liked it. It feels very bright and airy in here. As I say, it's got the old curtains up, which I do like. Okay, economist, old fashioned. LED strip lamp under here, your LED, 4 LED spot lamps. Good lighting throughout the van. Again, good strong point of the Elddis. Always has been a bit of a strong point of them. And I do like the way the microwave is set at a good correct height. The actual kitchen overall, I think it's got good storage, though as I said before, that extra bit on a flapper there would at least give the option should you want a little bit more space on this side. For 2 people, you can't go wrong really, can you? It's a cracking van. But and 4, you could, you know, do 4 obviously, but the thing is that end washroom is just a little bit narrow for my liking. That's a personal choice. Again, you may go in there and disagree, say, oh Andy, that's fine. I think it's fine, you know, what's wrong with it? We all have our personal choices. All I can do is sort of advise and say what I feel. So I think basically, again, for the money that Whitfords are offering this out at, and I'll take this out there window, they won't mind. So it's got the Comfort Plus pack, which is £411, Pro pack at £806, and Skyview Plus pack at £918. So that's totaling on here an extra £2,135 on top of the price, which would have been £30,000. But they've got this now at the moment up at £26,684. So that's pretty good value, I would say. I'll put this back here. I won't know try and stick it in because I'll go and get it wrong. But anyway, build quality feels quite tight. As I say, Elddis aren't building many Touras this year. I think they're just going to sort of tread the water, see how it goes, and I don't blame them for that. Now, what is a bit of a shame is that I think Avante, and I think I've said this before, I think it's 21 years in. I'm not sure it's 21 years old now, I can't remember. But more so the Crusader range, which again is very nice in the market. There's the 60th anniversary sticker on that, and I don't know why really, why they've done the Crusader. But I would have left that because Crusader for 2026 is actually 50 years old. And the Crusader's always been a popular range of touring caravans. And again, you know, very nice Tourer. The Avante shares that shell, of course. Now, 2026 models, it's a bit early yet, but I should be finding more out about those at some stage. When I do, of course, and I'm allowed to, I'll let you see them and give you my opinion. Now, I did hear a little whisper that Coach may be bringing out a new range of Touras. So I'm quite excited about that. Again, that won't be now, again, till probably around about July way. August, I might be able to let you know about them. But I'm getting a little bit excited because I've heard that they may be actually lighter and cheaper. So that'll be interesting because Coach has steered away from that market, really, with the Mirages, which was their basic bed and butter range of touring caravans. And over the years, of course, the Mirage gave way to the Genesis and all that sort of thing, and their vans went more up market, and that's where the market was. But this year, and I think this last couple of years, that's what I keep saying, is that this market of upmarket luxury caravans is going to get smaller. Driven by two things, cost and also the vehicles that can tow them. I think the lightweight touring caravan may become making a comeback. I'd love to see it make a comeback. I'd love to see some nice, good, basic, essential, equipped family touring caravans which were not heavy, 7'4" wide, price range 25k, 26k. That's more affordable for families today to buy a new car, because it's not saying, well people want to go buy second hand. Not everybody does. People want new as well. And some people say, well, actually I'm not bothered about it having all the heating in, as long as it's got blown air heating system and it's a new van, but a new warranty or whatever. So I think we could see the lightweight market coming back, and I for one will actually champion that market. Now Adria have got a new van out called reveiw. I've mentioned this before in a vlog, I think, but I'll just say it about now, which is supposed to be very lightweight, and I've seen some pictures of it, and I think if it's priced right and the weight's fine, it could actually do alright even here in the UK. I know Adria have had a bit of a tough time with tourers lately, and that's not because the tourers aren't good. I've always liked them as a good strong box, and I think the last few years Adria have gone on a lot better. I think the vans look a lot better finished, more comfort. They feel like more comfortable vans. But the market has been tough, and especially in the continental touring caravan. So things like if you've got a canals, it'll be harder to sell those and Adria's than UK based manufacturers. That's how it's always been. That's how it's been the tradition. It's been one of them. So we'll just have to see what happens over the next few months, and as I say, if I can let you into the secrets, I will do. But in the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed the video, hope you've enjoyed this review, and I'll see you on the next one. And thank you again very much for watching. And I'll say the old thing that everybody has to say: please subscribe, please comment, and please like. That'd be great. Okay, thanks a lot. See you again.